How's it going? I haven't done one of these in a while, and this is the first comedy show where I'm under the moniker of Luke Does Stuff, not using my actual real name, because calling myself my actual name is stupid. Who am I, Marcus Butler? You know. We got some comments. We've had a lot of comments since the last one. I'm not gonna, you know, read and make jokes about all of them because, you know, most of them are just one word, like, hi, what socks do you wear, can I have your babies, that kind of stuff. I'm just going to joke about the ones and, you know, talk about the ones which I can actually joke about and which will, you know, be entertaining to you guys. So, without further ado, let's start reading the comments. First comment we have is from a guy called Wolf. You'll be seeing a lot of comments from him. He's a close friend at this point, to be fair. He's basically saying, I'm gonna crank up again. Don't know why I did it in a semi-Scottish accent, a shit Scottish accent. But this was on the Not Quite Hot Ones Hot Wing Challenge video. Quite proud of that video. I did it outside. And that's probably the most painful video I've done. That bag of hot wings actually had like 18 wings in it. Who the fuck buys 18 hot like Carolina Reaper drenched hot wings? Me, apparently. But who's gonna do that and gonna think, ooh, that'll be a nice dinner for the kids? You know, that the whole advert for Iceland's is that's why mums shop at Iceland's. Burning your fucking kids' mouths out is why mums shop at Iceland's, you know. Next comment is by Cobra, who says, shit dude, I gotta step up my collection. Yeah, I know. Those action figures that I talked about in that video. Boy howdy. If you haven't seen that video, the worst action figures ever made, I feel like it's a pretty good video. It's about when I first had the tripod, so I was just playing around with different videos that I could do, you know. I think that video is pretty funny. I don't know about you guys, I think it's pretty funny. Yeah. Another comment from Cobra, who says, finally some semi-decent lighting. I was outside for the video. You know, I didn't actually do anything. When I try to do decent lighting, when I try to make decent content, it's shit. When I try to make shit, it ends up being decent. When I post up a video that I think this is shit, this is going to be the worst video I ever make, it gets like upwards to 100 views. You know, that ice cream video that I did, that's pretty much at 200 views now. Why? Why have 200 people watched me, some overweight fucking 16-year-old at the time, eating ice cream? And why, in God's name, did I record myself eating ice cream? These are the questions that we all ask ourselves. Next comment is by Wolf. Your video quality is getting better for some reason. Also great commentary. Why, thank you. That's actually a nice comment. I can't really say anything bad about that. Thank you. I guess the quality's dropped since then because I'm no longer recording on my phone. I'm only recording on here so I can actually edit properly, and you know, because you know, SD cards. Hopefully I can get a new camera soon. Hopefully, fingers crossed. You know, I'm going to be getting a proper job soon, so you know, hopefully I can, you know, save up for a decent, semi-decent camera that's not a knockoff Chinese one. Of Cosmo the Artist, who says, nice, nice. We then have Gucci King Tay, who I have no idea who this is. Let's be honest. Got a picture of some Asian person. A picture of some Asian person on there. Who put Luke with like several K's, several E's. I just responded with "That's my name. That is my name." We then have Caroline Van Sande, who put "Great video, Luke. Thanks again. Glad to see that people are enjoying the content. I have another comment by Wolfie Boy, who put, "I like the whole collection. Very cool." Thank you, Kanye. Very cool. Yeah. And keep the almost daily videos. This is yeah. This was back like several like a month ago, back when like it was end of term and we had 2 weeks off college, and I was pumping out videos like daily, and a lot of people wanted me to keep to that schedule. Well, one person wanted me to keep to that schedule, so I couldn't, because college, you know, is a thing. But just felt like I needed to address that I couldn't keep up with the schedule because college. Also, my internet went down for a week. That's also a thing that happened. That was a problem that happened. Raoul, but I'm the guy from Omegle. A lot of people, you're not special. A lot of the people who watch my content are from Omegle, because that's how I share my videos. Because Reddit hates self-promotion. Why would you have a subreddit called promoting small YouTubers, where small YouTubers can't promote themselves? You have to worm your way around by getting someone to promote yourself, to promote your stuff on Reddit. It boggles the mind. It honestly does boggle the mind. And apparently you need to have like several karma, which that's bollocks. I'm not going through that. All that, you know, all that stuff, that rigmarole. Oh, next we have a comment from Amelie Wagner Linnaeus. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's obviously not an English name. Who put, "I think I'll watch through all the videos with the comic content tomorrow. May be helpful for Avengers Endgame. Just keep the motivation and the good work." Thank you. Yeah. A lot of people seem to think I'm motivated, which, to be fair, I am. I know. The motivation comes from the comments, the likes, the subscriptions. When they go down, you know, it's the same as every YouTuber. When the analytics go down, your motivation goes down. Your kind of self-worth is all like based around this kind of, you know, your numbers keeping on rising. That's just the name of the game, really. There's no YouTuber on this platform that doesn't get a little bit of an ego boost when they hit a landmark, and there's no YouTuber that gets a bit of a knock to their ego when they see their subscriber count like dipping, or, you know, just staying at the same for several weeks. But yeah, thanks for, you know, acknowledging that there is some motivation behind this channel, because a lot of people see, oh, it's just some kid who occasionally eats food and mostly talks about comics, and it isn't very interesting. And that's how I see this channel. I don't honestly understand why some people like it, but some people like it, so I guess I'll keep catering to those people, you know. But yeah, I don't, again with the comic book stuff, I don't think that watching, you know, videos talking about specific comic book specific content is going to help with like catching up for MCU films. The best way to do that is to go in fresh, because it is, you know, it's not like a direct thing from the comics. The comics like influence the movies, they don't kind of direct the movies and where they go. The movies are completely different. Like the whole the story behind the Vulture, the story behind Thanos, the story behind Spider-Man, completely different to the comic books. Completely different. In some ways, the movies influence the comics more than the comics influencing the movies. A lot of people don't seem to get that, and most of those people are people that don't read comic books. And yeah. Next comment is by Wolf, who said at my the weird times Spider-Man went on Ninja Warrior, which I thought was going to be really funny. I thought that was going to be a really good video. Turned out it wasn't. I thought this was the video that was going to get me in there. It was going to get me like a solid place in the comic book YouTube community. No, 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 it didn't. I still haven't got my solid place in the comic book community. John Malin liked one of my replies. That's about the closest that I've gotten to the comic book community here on YouTube. I've got a like, that I've got a comment liked by John Malin. That's about it. Who put, "That's kind of funny, why would you hate it?" I don't hate the fact that Spider-Man went on Ninja Warrior. I like it. I like the fact that he's, you know, they have this fun little bit at the start of the issue. My problem with that, and with comic books in general, is when they try and tackle real life things. Like in 2001, they had a lot of comic books that dealt with the aftermath of 9/11. And I don't know what I feel about that. Having one issue that, you know, one and done, with maybe a writer that felt like he needed to tell that story, but having a whole arc where it's kind of like Captain America dealing with why wasn't he there. You can't put a superhero in a situation where it's a real life situation. The little things like going on Ninja Warrior and having like a president show up, that I don't get. It dates the book, but I don't have a big problem with it. I feel like it's a bit offensive to put Captain America in like 9/11 and ask Captain America in the comic book landscape, why weren't you there, when it's a real life event, and in real life we don't have Captain America, we don't have Thor, so why are you putting these superhero characters in with these real life situations? And the whole kind of conversation about Muslims in that first Spider-Man issue, I kind of felt a bit awkward reading it. I feel like it's trying to be too on the nose, especially since it was written around the time as there'd just been a terror attack in France and in London, and I felt a bit awkward reading about a terror attack in a comic book when there'd just been a terror attack like literally an hour away from where I live. Next comment is by Hamza Ahmed, or Ahmed, or whatever his name is. I'm not very good with names. Who put, "Here I am, bro." Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my god. He put, "Here I am, bro." Indeed. Could put something, noteworthy or relevant. But no. We then have someone called Mason Hayworth. No idea who this is. Definitely not someone I know in real life. Who just put 3 like hand emojis. I don't know if you... Are you praying? Is that praying? Is that praying? Is that a praying emoji? I don't know. But it was at the guitar video, how not to play guitar. A lot of people didn't seem to realise was a joke. It's a joke video. I didn't mean any of the stuff that I said. If you take that video as a genuine like tutorial, you are thick. You are genuinely thick. I have no sympathy for you at all. But yeah, next comment is again by Wolf, who put, "This is how cats sound after getting hit by a car. This is how cats sound after being hit by a car. And you need to learn more chords and to tune the guitar with a tuner." I just put totally agree. Yeah, because I do agree. It was terrible. It was a terrible video. I don't know why I posted it. I was just like, I want to do a video today, but I don't know what to do it on. I've got a guitar in the back. Why don't I just, you know, act like a twat for several minutes? Apparently it worked. I don't know. I don't know how to judge whether videos work or not on this channel. It might just be that it gets, you know, it gets a lot of views, but most of those people, it's like one person watching it over and over and over again. Juan Lugo put, "Hey dude, we just talked, and I was checking your channel. Nice content, bro. I'm gonna subscribe." Thanks, bro. New subscriber from a month ago. Yeah, got a new subscriber from a month ago. Next comment is by MFA Gamer, who put, "Do some more videos. Keep it up." Smiley face. If you haven't been checking out the channel, we've got like nearly 200 videos on the channel. We've got over 150 videos on the channel. That's more than JonTron, and JonTron's over like 6 million, over 7 million probably. No, I think he's only at 4 million. Fuck. I need to check what JonTron's subscriber count is at, but yeah, definitely if you want some more videos from the old Lukester, we've got plenty. Got plenty. Good videos. Fuck me. Aiden57 put, "Homicides." Homicides. Don't know the relevance of this. It was to these YouTubers done goofed. These YouTubers done goofed. Yeah, I don't know what homicides has to do with that, but fair enough. We got Reza13MBG, who put, "Keep it up, buddy," to the Marvel Ultimate Graphic Novel Collection Iron Man Demon in a Bottle review. That is a mouthful. Yeah, I will. I have been, and I will continue to do so. They have Gucci King Tay to my Bad at Love lyrics breakdown video. She put a thumbs up. This Gucci King Tay person really does not like adding constructive comments. You know, it's just like, I guess taking from that enjoyed it. Not much constructive criticism. I don't know. I can't really work off that. I can't joke about it. I can't like say thanks. I'll do that in my next video, or I'll talk about that and then do stuff. I can't really joke about that, you know. It's supposed to be a comedy show and there's no comedy. When's the comedy on? Then we got Mason Hayworth, who put, "This is golden." Indeed. Indeed it is golden. It's a golden crispy chicken tender from KFC. Now I really want a KFC, for fuck's sake. Why did I reference KFC? All it's going to do is make me hungry. Yeah. That's all the comments that I have for today's comedy show video. Yeah. Not sure why I call these comedy shows. It's because everyone else calls them fucking comic, not fucking comic, comment reading, or, you know, and I was like, I want to be original, I want to be funny. What's original? Funny. Comedy. And in doing so, I have just diagnosed myself with comedy in that way. For those of you who don't get that joke, diagnosing yourself with comedy is basically, oh, you've got special needs. So I've basically done several videos where it's just Luke Warner's special needs show. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. The next several seconds are going to tell you what I want you to do, and do it now. Bye.